Good evening, subscribers and viewers. Wanted to make a quick video on counterfeit gold and silver. Been stories going around about it. Just wanted to do a little educational video on it, give people a heads up. Now, what you're looking at here, these are actually fake Morgan dollars made in China. And as you can see, they look pretty good. Not sure what these are made out of. So as you can see, even if you go as small as coins, you're still running the risk of counterfeits. Now, one of the ways that people in the past tried to get around that was you had these Johnson Matthey bars, okay, and they have serial numbers. They're stamped, and they have a reputation, for being genuine. Question is, how do you know they're not fake? How do you know they're not drilled and filled? We've been hearing the stories about salted bars showing up in China, and China insisting on assaying every bar they get, and it's kind of interesting because China is the main source of counterfeit stuff. But that makes sense, since they're counterfeiters, they'd be suspicious of counterfeits. Anyway, so I just wanted to share with you my strategy for this problem. First of all, I would say you probably want to stick with your American Eagles, your Canadian Maples, and your Australian Perth Mint, and maybe Philharmonics and things like that. Coins. The reason why I say coins is because, first of all, coins are much harder to counterfeit. And second of all, they're pretty easy to test. Now, I wanted to show you, there's a coin tester. And first I wanted to show you the periodic table. Now, if you, basically the idea behind this is that the number on this table that's assigned to the element is the atomic weight. So, for example, we can see here silver has an atomic weight of 47, and there's palladium right behind it at 46. Very, very close. You're never going to want to counterfeit, palladium or silver, because they're just too different. Now, further up here, we've got gold and platinum, 78 and 79. Now, you can see over here we've got tungsten, and that was the element that the salted bars were filled with. Now, you can see they're about 5 away, so they're pretty close. Now, what this means, this is the atomic weight, okay? And so your density of your coin is going to be determined by its atomic weight. In other words, the higher this number, the heavier it is in a set amount of space, okay? So if a coin, for example, if you had a coin made out of this gold, and you had a coin made out of, say, what would it be, 38 strontium, or one of these, this coin here would be roughly twice the size of this coin, because this coin's twice as dense. That's how it works, and that's how you test them. And I wanted to show you a real simple tester. It's called the fish tester. Really, all you have to do is it has, you can see it has a slot where you put this coin in sideways, and it has you put the coin in to determine its dimension, its width, and its circumference, and then there's also a weight where you balance it. So using these three, you can see, if you logically, if you put together the problem of atomic weight, then a given element is going to be a specific size. It's going to be impossible. Let's take silver eagle, for example. If this is made for a silver eagle, then a silver eagle is going to fit right in that slot, and then it's going to fit in the other slot, and it's going to balance just right. Now, if you try to counterfeit it, what are you going to counterfeit it out of? Okay, you're going to have to find something near the atomic weight of silver, and it's going to have to look like silver, But you could do palladium, but that's a lot more expensive. So even if you found something here, even if it's just 1 or 2 off, this tester is going to show you, because it's not going to be the same size. It's either going to be smaller or it's going to be larger. So that's how you test it. Silver also has a specific ring. You can hold a silver coin between your fingers and blow on it. It gives a certain ring. You can drop it. It gives a certain ring. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people are saying, well, why are you worried about counterfeit silver now? It's just not that expensive, and you know, it's just not something you need to worry about. But the thing is that, and here's an article on avoiding coin fraud. I'll go ahead and link that. The point is that you need to think about this now. And the reason you need to think about it now is because silver is going to go a lot higher. And even though you don't need to think about it now, you may need to think about it then. What about when silver's $500 an ounce? Okay. Then there's going to be a different incentive to counterfeit these coins. It might not be profitable to counterfeit them right now, but it certainly will be in the future. And so that's why, you know, I don't really recommend the large bars. They're too easy to drill and fill. They're too easy to counterfeit. I like the bullion coins by the major bullion coin makers: American Eagle, the Canadian Maple Leaf, the Perth Mint rounds, the Philharmonic. These beautiful coins, they're going to be very difficult to counterfeit. They're recognized the world over. You're going to have fish testers for these, okay? That's another thing. You see, these testers are made specifically for the coin. Because, you know, I don't know if you knew this, but the Silver Eagle's a little bit bigger than the other bullion coins. And some of the Canadian ones are 4 nines instead of 3. So there's differences, but you can get a specific tester for the specific coin. If it's a common coin, you're going to be much more likely to find a tester for it. And then you're not going to be fooled. So it's something to think about now. It's not an issue now, but it may become an issue in the future as silver begins its march towards $500 and beyond. So just want to give you some ideas. Talk to you next time.